hour, what happens? The speed of the given vehicle increases, and rather than covering a distance of 20 now, it covers a distance of 25 kilometers. Getting it what I'm saying? So the graph you will be getting will be like this now. And then see, in the 5th hour, the vehicle now further, the speed of the vehicle decreases. So thereby, let's say it covers only a distance of 10 kilometer. So you will be drawing it like this. And now when you will be joining the dots, the line will be like this. Yeah. So is it a straight line now? Obviously no. So when you will not be getting a straight line, then thereby that will be a non-uniform motion. Is that thing clear to you guys or not?
Yes, sir.
Because earlier it was traveling equal distances in an equal interval of time, but in the 4th and the 5th hour, what happened? It covered 25 kilometer. Then in the 5th hour, it covered 10 kilometer. So speed was changing. Here it increased, here it decreased. Getting it, Chakrika? Sundas?
Before it was uniform, but after it was non-uniform. So it's basically, when we consider the total thing, basically non-uniform motion, right?
Exactly. When you were to look at the total graph, then it is a non-uniform motion. Right now,
Okay.
till the third hour, it was doing a uniform motion. But after third hour, it has started doing a non-uniform motion because the speed increase, and suddenly in the 5th hour, you see, this is where the speed has fallen. Right now. Okay, hope it is clear to both of you. Is it?
Yes.
So I will be giving an assignment on this and make sure you guys solve that. Okay, now?
So right now.
Not right now, after the class.
Um,
So a straight line means that the object has a uniform or constant speed. Curved shape means that the object has a non-uniform speed. Now suppose what happens, let's say that you have a graph like this. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Origin 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. This is distance in kilometer. This is time in, let's say, hour. So let's say what happened now. Let's say what happened, that a bike is started its journey, and after 5 kilometers it is stopped. Right now, so after 5 kilometers it is stopped. It didn't travel any further. So here it has a stop. So time will not wait. No, time will keep on increasing. 1 hour passed, 2 hour passed, 3 hour passed, and it kept on passing. Getting at what I'm trying to say?
yes, sir.
Chakrika, you got it now.
Yes, sir.
So here you are having a parallel axis to the time. Sorry, this is a parallel line to the time. Getting it now? So whenever you will be having a line that is parallel to the time axis, so thereby it means that the object is at a state of rest. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, when we look at this given graph, now multiple things we can observe here. See, if you were to have a time and distance graph in which, let's say, there are two vehicles, vehicle number A and vehicle number B, right? The speed of the vehicle A is represented by this line, and the speed of the vehicle B is represented by this line. Okay, now? Okay, which one is more steeper? Is it A or is it B? Is it A or is it B? Steep, you guys understand now? This word steep. My question was now, there are two vehicles, vehicle number A and vehicle number B. Okay. And in this distance time graph, their speed has been represented by these two lines.
Okay, sir.
A is more steep, B is lesser steep. For example, you go to a mountain which is very steep, like this.
The question
Mountains
was
and like
which is
this.
more steeper, right?
Which is more steeper? Obviously, it is A.
Mm.
Okay. So the main question is that which one is having more speed, A or B?
Speed B.
Not B. It is A.
So, but
Let-
if it goes steep, then we have to increase the
No, no,
speed,
no,
but it
no.
won't.
Don't
Mm.
relate it with like you are climbing on the cliff. Don't relate it with that. Then you'll be getting confused. Okay, now
Okay, sir.
let me give you the data. For example, let's say it is 1 hour. It is 2 hour. Okay, now and here let's say it is 10 kilometer, and here it is. Let's take it to be 5 kilometer, for example. So do tell me, in the first hour, bike, the vehicle A has traveled a distance of 10 kilometer, and 2 hours has passed. The vehicle B has covered only 5 kilometers. So obviously, which one is having more speed? A, no, because in just 1 hour it traveled 10 kilometer distance. So it must be having more speed. Getting it or something and Chakrika.
Yes, sir.
So thereby, if you're having a very steep line, it means the vehicle is having more speed, right? No? Okay. And also this one is also showing that the body is doing a uniform motion. This much part of the red line here. Okay, no? It is doing a steady speed and a uniform motion. Now, at this part of the line shows that the body is at a state of rest. Getting it now? Okay. And then what happens? This one you will be studying in, by the way, in class 9. But still, let me tell you that this one will show that the body has started to walk, to come in a state of motion, but the speed is reducing here. So if there's a downward line like this, it means the speed of the vehicle is decreasing. All right now.
Sir, can I leave and join?
Sure. Shikharka, did you got all of this or not?
Okay, sir, can you explain again? I didn't get the like this. What do you say? The sir, can you basically explain it again? Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Yeah, I'm back. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay, okay. Just wait for 1 minute till I made the host of the meeting again. So I was basically asking, was the three different shapes of the graph clear to you guys or not?
Sir, can
Yes.
you explain the hello,
Yeah,
sir?
Shikrika. I'm
Yes, sir.
listening.
Can you explain the stationary
Sure, sure.
one?
Okay. Before that, tell me The curved line shows a uniform of or non-uniform motion.
Now, are you sharing the screen?
Non-uniform.
No. Right now, I'm not the host of the meeting. So just give me 1 minute, okay? Let me connect to the team.
The non-uniform.
That is non-uniform. And a straight line will show the
Uniform motion.
uniform motion. Exactly. Okay, now. Just give me 1 minute. Right now, I'm not the host of the meeting. See, basically, the body which will be at a state of rest now will have a graph like this. How is it so? I told you that a body, let's say, travel a distance of 5 kilometers. Okay, now after traveling a distance of 5 kilometers, it came to a state of rest. All it now. Let's say traveling a distance of 5 kilometers must have taken 1 hour. So you will plot it, for example. You have plotted it. But after that, what happened? The bike is not traveling, the body is not traveling any further. So it came to a state of rest. So for the time 2 hour, has the position of the vehicle changed? Has it traveled any further? It is still at
No.
the same spot. So for 2 hour also, that is the same graph. 3 hour has passed. Again, the body is on the same spot. It has traveled 5 kilometers and is not moving any further. So that is the graph. And when you join all the points, you will be getting a straight line that will be parallel to the time axis. Is that clear now, Chakrika?
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Yes, sir.
It is no? It is no? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This question, by the way, we have not discussed earlier also. Let's see if you guys recall that or not. Choose yes or no. Can the distance time graph be used to represent the non-uniform motion of the body?
We have to answer in the chat or orally.
No. Today I won't be able to look at your answers from the chat box. Okay, so answer here in the class.
Sir, it's yes.
Okay, Sundar, do you also agree?
Yes.
Next one. Which among the following graph is not possible?
Sir, time graph.
Exactly. Because graph have to be plotted in between two different values. Okay. On the y-axis, which variable is plotted? Which value is basically plotted?
Sir, distance.
Correct. Okay. The below graph represents a distance time graph with uniform of non-uniform. Yes, Sundar, you answer this one.
The what?
Question number 4.
So I should answer like is it uniform or non-uniform?
Exactly. It represents a uniform or non-uniform.
Yeah. So it's uniform.
Exactly. Okay, now. Okay, which one of the following option represents the distance time graph of a stationary object? Suppose this one is very easy.
D.
D.
Exactly. Okay, now. Okay. Also, can you guys tell me in one more thing? Which of the option represents an increasing speed and which one represents a decreasing speed?
Or increasing
The
speed is
increasing is A.
and decreasing speed is B.
Thing is C.
Decreasing is actually C. See how? If you were to see a curved line which is pointing upwards, okay, now which is pointing upwards, so they can then you understand that this represents an increasing speed. How? And the graph that is bending downwards, the line that is curving in a downward manner, so that will be decreasing speed. How? If you were to recall this example which we had earlier, okay, if you were to look at the line here, This line is going downwards now. This line was
Yes,
going
sir.
downwards. So thereby the speed of the vehicle was decreasing now. Getting it now. Okay now. And look at this part. After the third hour, now the speed of the vehicle is started. Getting it now. In the fourth hour, it covered the distance of 25 kilometer. Hmm. If you were to look at the gap here, 25 minus 15, that is 10 kilometer. So in the fourth hour, instead of covering a distance of 5 kilometer every time, now it has covered a distance of 10 kilometer more than the previous time. In the third hour, it was covering a distance of 5 kilometers. So they were in total, it covered a distance of 15. But in the fourth after, abruptly, it increased to 10 and thereby it covered a distance of 25 kilometers. So the graph was going upward. This line was going upwards. Are you guys able to relate with this or not? If I were to see this graph now has little bit turned upwards like this. The straight line is moving upwards. So speed increased here. Getting it, Sundus, Chakrika?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, no? And
Yes,
when
sir.
it is bending downwards, so thereby it is the decreasing speed. Okay. Also, this line that you see here, no, this is called the slope. Like a mountain has got a slope. This is the slope of a mountain. Okay, no? Similar to this distance time graph also, this line is also called a slope. Answer this question number 6. Yeah. Are you guys getting the question or not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So you will be plotting the graph between the distance and time. This is the slope you will be getting. So this slope earlier I did also told you what does it represent?
Sir, speed.
Exactly speed. Okay, na Sundus. Sundus, answer the next question. Motion of the blades of a ceiling fan. What does it represent? What type of motion?
The auxiliary motion.
Mhm. Oscillatory motion. Basically, we can't say it to be oscillatory motion because in oscillatory motion, the body does a to and fro motion. Forward, backward, forward, backwards. So that is an example of oscillatory motion.
The circular motion.
Circular motion. Good. So the question here says that two students were asked to plot a distance time graph for the data given in table number A and table number B. Okay. So they plotted a graph like this. So you guys have to now observe this graph first of all and say that this graph is representing table number A or table number B. Is it true for both of them or either only for one of them? Understood the question now?
So,
So let's understand. Like for time 2 minutes, it has covered a distance of 10 meter.
10.
Okay, no? Mm.
Then
So
it's A only.
it is A and
Says just A.
I can't hear you properly. Will you please repeat that again?
It's like it's just A.
It is A exactly. Chakrika, do you agree?
Mhm.
Mm.
Sir, can
We
I
can.
observe the photo for 2 more minutes?
Okay, okay, okay. Sundus, you tell me. After 6 minutes, how much of distance was covered? After 6 minutes,
30 meters. 30
that
meters.
is 30 meter. Very good.
Sir, yes, sir. It is C.
It is.
I mean, it is A.
It is A. Option number B. That is A only, right? No? Because we can see that it is related to the data provided in table number A. Right now, for example, here you can see in the time 2, it has covered 10, and that is shown in the graph also. Okay, now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But what about table number B? What is wrong in this one? The wrong in this one is what? Can it not be used to represent this one? Look closely enough. See this one here. This is 1, right now. In
Sure.
between 2 and 4,
5.
that is 3. Yeah, Sandus, repeat that again. See, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 5, 6, 9, and as follows. All right, now let's look at the data given in table number B. In 1 minute, it has traveled a distance of 5. Also, on the y-axis also, you will be having in between 0 and 10, it is 5. Here it will be 15. Here it will be
So
25. Getting it
can
now,
we
guys?
add more smaller boxes in the bigger boxes? Then we can exactly mark it out.
Exactly like the exact place where we should be marking it, only then you will be able to. But we can make a guess that in between the two, the middle value will be lying. All right, now.
Yes, sir, but in the figure they've not mentioned it, right?
In the figure, it has not been mentioned, but we can make a guess. All right, now we can make a guess anyways. So focus is at table number B right now. In time 1 minute, it has traveled a distance of 5 minutes. Okay. In 2, it has traveled 10 meter. That is also true. In the third also, it shows 15. Let's try to plot the graph. You'll be drawing the line like this right now. And when you will be meeting it with the y-axis, here it will be meeting. Okay, now? Okay, so far it seems true. What about these values? In time 4 minutes, it has traveled a distance of 20 minutes. Yes, it has been shown in this graph. Here's the point. In time 5, it is showing 25. So let's plot for this one also. Okay, what do we observe now? That yes, when all the points were joined, we were getting a straight line. And this graph is actually true for the values given for both of these. Okay, now? Are you guys getting it or not? Hello?
Sir, I'm getting it.
Okay, Sundus, you got this?
Yes.
Okay, so the correct answer is both A and B. Okay. These
Sir,
there
actually,
was
can you ask the previous question?
sure.
So, but the question says that the graph given in figure 13.2 is true for. So basically, they're specifically mentioning the graph, right? So according to that, it will be only
No. The question is saying that this given graph is true for, is it true for both A and B, meaning that table A and table B? Is it true for only A? Is it true for only B? So we had to check it. We had to check the given values and see if it has been shown in the graph. So we checked that and it is being shown in the graph. Both the tables, both the values given in the table number A and B have been represented in this graph.
A. So,
So
but it is
both,
not marked, right?
it is not marked, but see, we can make a guess. Okay, now we can make a guess, and thereby you can see that it is lying on the same line. All right, now. Okay, have a look at this question. So Bujo goes to the football ground to play football. The distance time graph of his journey from home to ground is given in the given graph. So first of all, question number A says that what does the graph between point B and C indicate about the motion of Bujo? So let's look at B and C.
The stationary.
Exactly. So at this time she was resting. Okay, now. So on this Chakrika.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Question number B. Answer this one.
So who should answer?
Both of you can answer. Starting
Uh,
from Chakrika.
Sir, it's non-uniform.
It is non-uniform. Okay, what about you, Sundas?
So which question?
Question
That
number
B
B.
or C?
Question number B.
Yes, it's non-uniform.
Very good. What about question number C? What is the speed between 8 and 12 minutes of his journey? 8 and 12 minutes. You have to find the difference here. Remember that.
So can we have a second?
Sure, take your time. Okay, tell me, how do you find speed at 12 minutes? What is the distance travel at the 12th minute?
So it's 14.7 something.
Okay.
And then 150 divided by 8.
Then which one divided by 8?
150 divided by 8. So
150 divided by 8, correct.
it
150
gives
upon
us,
8. After solving it, what value you guys are getting?
no, isn't it 175 divided by, oh wait,
No, if you were to look here, no, see,
sir,
at
isn't it
time
100?
8, no, it is
No, for the
corresponding to
12 minutes.
150. Yes?
12 minutes, isn't it 200?
No, if you were to look at the 12th minute, no, so this is 12th here. Okay, no? And this point here, when you will
Oh,
be
okay.
corresponding on this is 225. Okay, no?
To the point. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
And 50 divided by 8 gives us 18.75.
okay, so subtract the two values which you're getting and do tell me the answer.
Okay, sir. Wait, sir, actually, I was wrong.
Regarding which one?
So the first one, like, I thought it was 150 by 12. I mean, I thought it was 175 by 12. So I did that and I got the different answer, but it's 225 divided by 12, right?
Okay,
If you
exactly.
divide 225 divided by 12, it gives us 18.75, which is basically the same when we divide 50 by 8. So
Mhm,
basically, they're uniform motion.
exactly.
And
Right now,
the
so
speed is same.
mhm, right now, so you are getting the value 0 here. You will be getting, because here you will be getting 18.75 minus 18.75. Okay, no? And the reason why we have got speed, the difference of the speed is 0, but speed in itself is 18.75, because in uniform motion we know that the speed does not changes. Getting it now, guys? So the answer to the speed is that it is 18.75. Okay, now what is the speed difference between the two? The speed difference between the two will be 0, since it is doing a uniform motion. Is that clear to both of
Yes, sir.
you? Okay, Okay, look at this question. Distance time graph of the motion of an object has been given. Okay, first question asks, what will be the position of object at 20 seconds? It is simply look at the value it is corresponding in the y-axis. That is 8 meter. Okay, now. Okay, Sundus, you answer question number 2. What will be the distance traveled by the object in 12 seconds?
Two and
Here, Sundus?
6. Yeah, 6.
6 meter. Okay, Chakrika, what is the average speed of the object?
So can you repeat again?
What is the average speed of the object here? Sundus, you also do this question.
So can I have some time?
Sure, take your time.
Yes, sir.
Also, do tell me what is the formula to find average speed?
The total distance divided by total time.
Exactly.
The correct answer.
Yes?
I got the answer.
Yeah, what value you are getting?
So 0.5.
Repeat that again, please.
0.5.
0.5. Okay, 0.5 meter per second. Okay, let's see what Chakrika is getting.
But I got 0.3 meter per second.
0.3 meter per second. The second answer is actually correct here. Because if you were to look at the total distance is what? This one, that is 2,
But it's 18.
4, 6, and okay, did we missed one? Okay, Chakrika, you might have missed one. This one is also we have missed here, no?
So which one?
This one, this point here. In the 16th second, it is covering a distance of 7 meter. This one. Okay, now. So the
So,
total.
should we also count 10?
No, why will be counting 10 here?
We don't need to count 10, right?
No, we won't be counting 10. The graph has stopped at 8 now. It has stopped at 8. Okay, add 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. And then divide it with 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus 16 plus 20. So that is 27 upon 60. And 27 upon 60 is how much? 0 point, you should be getting somewhere around 0.45. Okay, now?
So, how come I get 0.45?
See, if you were to add all these values, 8, 7, 6, 4, 2, that is 27. 4 plus 8, 12, 12 plus 12, 24, 24 plus 16, 40, 40 plus 20, 60. When you
Oh,
divide this value, you'd be getting 0.45 now,
yes, sir.
0.45 meter per second. So that is
Yes.
the average speed of the given vehicle. Okay, now this
Okay.
question, in this one, you have to convert it into meter per second. So how do we do that? Also, it is 54 kilometer and then 90 minutes. So you can't be using the direct formula.
So 18 by 5?
No, you can't be using that because here you do that whenever the given value is in kilometer per hour. But
So then can we use 3.6?
no, you can't be using 3.6 as well because 3.6 is nothing but 18 upon 5 when converted into fraction. No?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. So then we can normally convert it, right?
Exactly. Normally convert it and do let me the value. Both of you solve this one.
So done.
Yes, what value you're getting?
The first one,
The first
0.6
one.
metapercent.
First one. Okay, I'm afraid it might be wrong. Sundus, please look at the processes which you have followed. The option number A is not correct.
Sir, I'm done and I got the answer.
What is that?
Sir, I got B. It's 10 meter per second.
10 meter per second. How? It is simply 54 times 1000. So converted into meter. In order to convert meter into second, we know that there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. So how many seconds will be there in 90 minutes? Simply 90 multiplied 60. And you are required to find the speed. That is distance upon time. So this is the distance, this is the time. So 54,000 from here upon 5400 from here. So that is 10 meter per second. Option number 2. Hope that is clear. This question we have done earlier as well. This one also I think we did earlier as well. Okay. And in the last part of the chapter, no, in the last part of this chapter, basically it's about time. So time, you guys know, there are so many events happening around us. Okay, no, and everyone is different type of phenomena are having in a periodic manner. For example, morning, day and night. Getting in a day and night, it's a periodic thing that is happening. And the difference between the day and night, that is the basically time that is between the sunrise and sunset. That is how we calculate the day. So for example, day is the time is span between sunrise and sunset. Okay, no. Similarly, night is also the time is span between the sunset and the sunrise. That is what night basically is in terms of time when you think of it. So this small part is left there. We can cover that in the next part. Also, there's not much in this part of the chapter. This part, particularly time. Yeah.
Oh, I think so.
Okay. Also, there are some questions. I did took the sample paper for you guys.